I can teach you so many things about life if you would just listen to me and subscribe to my channel for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Hi everybody, I'm Kate Welshofer, and this is No Teleprompter, No Mercy, the weekly web series that remembers a time when teenage boys wanted to see a woman in her underpants. They had to wait for the JCPenney's catalog. I am doing a series called Before the Internet. There are a lot of jams the internet can get us out of, but it wasn't always that way. It used to be a time when you had to figure it out on your own. You get it. Anywho, this is the first installment of Before the Internet, and today I'm going to tell you the Sushi Story. When I think of the Sushi Story, in a lot of ways I think about what it's like to be in your 20s. You think that you are incredibly smart and figuring everything out. In real life, you are an idiot. Let's back up just a little bit. One of the things you need to know about me is there was a time when I was incredibly concerned about looking stupid. Clearly, those days have passed. Keep it going, guys. What? I would take great pains to make sure that I didn't look stupid or do anything that could make me look stupid, say anything that could make me look stupid. I was not going to look stupid in any way. That was the most important thing. And it was my driving force in my teens and 20s. And you know what happens when you do that? Some of the dumbest ever. So here's the sushi story. One of my college friends had talked about having sushi, how she really liked sushi. She craved it, she thought it was delicious. I'd never had it before. I don't really know why not. It wasn't that I was grossed out by it or didn't think I would like it. I just never had the occasion to try it. A little bit intimidated by it, but I wanted to try it. But I didn't want to go out for sushi because I felt that I was too much of a novice, didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't want to look stupid. In retrospect, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, not to brag, but I'm pretty good with chopsticks. And I probably could have figured it out. And if I went with somebody who was familiar with sushi, it would have been just fine. This is one of my better ideas. You know what? Look at that. The older you get more resourceful. Look at me being an adult. Oh God. Can I get on with the story? I decided I would try sushi in the privacy of my own home. I decided to buy some sushi at the grocery store because this made sense. And I went to Wegmans because it's amazing. Why can't you just put a store here? Not a sponsor, but I'm open to it. I look at the different choices and I went with the California roll. Let's start small. And I take it home. Once I get home, I get all set up. I sit down on the floor of my living room with the little box of sushi on the coffee table. I open the plastic top. And you know, there's also like that fake hedge of grass around it. Immediately I get that smell. Oh, but it's not unpleasant necessarily. And I'm thinking, all right, well, let's try this. Now I start to inspect the contents. I'm looking at the rolls themselves. I'm checking them out. I'm looking at it closely, inspecting. Then I realize there's the accompaniments on the side. I pick up this long, thin, pale peach strip. So I think, well, let me just take a little taste. It's all right. Then of course there's the soy sauce, and I'm like, soy sauce, familiar with that. So I think, all right, well, all of this must somehow go on the sushi. Then there's this green stuff. It's sort of pasty, gritty. I have no idea what it is. I took the green stuff and I frosted the top of a sushi roll. Kind of like how you would frost the top of a Pillsbury cinnamon roll. Poured a little soy sauce on it, and then it just popped in my mouth. Oh God. When I say that I immediately regretted it, that doesn't even begin to cover it. This was like backdraft in my face. My nose hairs are mowed down. If there's a place in my face where water can come out, it's coming out. No! A lot. My eyes are watering. My nose is watering. I'm drooling. Now I'm in the fetal position under the coffee table and I'm questioning everything. Full on Nancy Kerrigan. Why? Why? And really what I'm thinking to myself was, this doesn't seem right. Why? Why would someone do that? I just terrible. Oh. It was unpleasant. This guy gets it. Now, if I had had the internet, all I would have had to do was look up How to Eat Sushi. And after wading through some incredibly dark corners of the internet, eventually I probably would have discovered the proper way to eat sushi, which is not how I did it. After several minutes of a great deal of discomfort, I recovered and I had another roll without the wasabi. And it was delicious. Back in my day, you didn't have the internet community to save you from things like this. You just had to figure it out on your own. Or maybe just ask, say, your friend who talked about how much she liked sushi. I should have won a contest for idiocy. The lesson is, the harder you try not to look stupid, the dumber you will actually come off. Look at me now. If only all first times could be as memorable and explosive, just without the crying and and that's the sushi story. After all these years, I can finally talk about it. These days, I enjoy sushi responsibly. Join me next week when I tell you about a blind date that could have been avoided. If you like this video, like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. I'm making new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm Welshofer. I'll see you next time. Bye.